let's go to remote media questions. First question from Ganesh at Strafe.
Hi, this is for Coach Neil. First of all, commiseration for the loss. You guys played amazing. It felt like you could win the game, and it was your first series, yeah, first series as a team, first international event, and it still felt like Heretics could have won and gone the long way. My question is, how was the experience for you and like everyone was playing since the crowd was cheering you on? First of all, how was the experience? Second, what were the challenges you guys faced during the event?
Yeah, so I mean, I think playing in front of a home crowd, at like a major event was insane for everyone. Like the fans were crazy. They supported us through, the good times, the bad times. And yeah, it was just insane to be able to hear it. We're sorry we can go all the way, but I think we showed in the games today, like in against Sentinels, we could have, like we've not played against poor teams. Sentinels are probably one of the favorites to win the event, and Paper X were grand finalists and champions 6 months ago. So we've not played against bad teams, and it's a huge experience for everyone here. This is pretty much everyone, I think's first
Yeah.
major event. So yeah, everyone's learned a lot from it, and we're only gonna improve from here. We already fixed a lot of our issues from the Sentinels game overnight. Like that was in less than 24 hours. Give us another 3 months, and I'm sure we'll be back here again.
Yeah.
And ready to actually win the whole thing.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Next question from Johan Esports Driven.
Thank you. My question is for anyone who wants to answer. You guys played amazing Valorant so far. So what did you learn so far that will help you during the regular season?
Who wants it?
You want me to take it, or do you want to take it, Benji?
I don't know. You can take it, bro.
Okay, I mean, yeah, we played nice Valorant. It's what we've been preaching as coaches, and everyone in the team believes in it. That's why we built this team. We wanted to, play nice Valorant and not stick to the meta and be innovative. And I think we've done that. I think especially on maps like Sunset. So yeah, for us, like as coaching staff, we've learned a lot. Preparation was really, really good going into kickoff, and I think with the time limits we've had, we could have done better, to be fair. So that's something that we've learned as coaching staff, and for the players, I'm sure it's just being on that stage, and also the effort they've put in is crazy. So yeah, I've learned as a coach how incredible my players are, and I'm sure they've all learned as well how incredible they are to each other as teammates. So it's only positive.
Amazing. Thank you.
Next question from Brandon Esports GG.
Thank you very much. To kind of follow up on that, you mentioned just how incredible your players are. We saw a lot of pop-off moments individually from your players, Nil Zeno against Paper Rex. So I'd just like to kind of ask you what your thoughts are on the pop-off potential compared to the team play that the team has shown, and kind of what areas might be able to bring those both to the same level.
Yeah, I think I've always believed, and I think it's just one of those things that when your players are comfortable and this team plays part of it, right? But when you're comfortable as a team, that's where it allows people to express their individual skill. I don't want to. We don't want to be the kind of team like Piperex where you're just running around and taking jewels. We want to take smart jewels, and it's a lot harder to do, but it's a lot more consistent. So that's what we're gonna achieve. The hardest part is having the individual skill to do it, and we've got it. So it's literally just time and process. That's all it is. It just takes time. But every single one of these players has shown how good they are individually. And they deserve to be here. So they will just get better and better. They're all super young.
Thank you. Next question from Pedro.
Hey guys, likewise, commiserations on the series loss. I got a question for Boo. Um, when the series went into a tie on the halftime and the third map of the series, but then from then on, Paper X has kind of snowballed the lead away from you guys. I'm kind of wondering on what made that happen in such a way that Heretics weren't able to rebound and wins in split. What were the kind of challenges that you saw within the team taking on Paper X?
I mean, we're talking about our attack rate, so I think it was just moments when the fight happened, like on pistol round, I think on the 4th round, like the mid pushes, the round fights, like it's just the fights that happened. I feel like, I mean, they obviously won them, but also maybe we're not as ready as we should have been. I also think that my calls could have been better on attack. I didn't do the best calls. So it's just combination, like it's mostly props to them, because they kind of abused the fights that are comfortable for them, and we gave it to them. So yeah, I think that's what happened.
Firstly, really nice try today. My question is to whoever would like to answer. So PaperX, before this, they've been running a triple duelist comp this year on Split. Was that the comp that you were prepared for heading into this? Did you expect the change about with the Sky coming in? And do you think that it was just not being able to win the individual fights like you said that led to the loss? Or was it the team comp that caused a little bit of a wrench in the works?
I can answer if you want. I mean, for us, like we're aware, PaperX, you know, we were aware of, you know, triple duelist comp, like we were prepared to face that, but we're also, you know, we're very aware that it's very easy for them to just change comps or change an agent. We're prepared for, you know, any swaps. Like we always make sure we're prepared for stuff like this. I think a lot of it was, you know, we didn't. They took advantage of when we made mistakes, and yeah, this is how it goes sometimes. But yeah, we're ready for anything. You know, we weren't surprised that they, you know, changed your list. Is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
Next question from Arnob the Spike.
Hi guys, first of all, commiseration on the loss. My question is open for everyone. I just want to understand, like, you guys pick Neon over other duelists in most of the maps. Is it something that is Minibo most comfortable with, or do you guys find more value out of Neon compared to other duelists?
You want me to take it or do you want to take it?
I can answer.
Yeah.
I think it's complex answer. First of all, it wasn't really minimal. Like he's comfortable playing any duelist. But the thing is, he's so good on Neon that, like, the things he does reactively raises skill ceiling of Neon a lot. And like when we tried Neon on Lotus or Sunset, like we saw how impactful he is, like not with the strategies that we put on, you know, on Valor plans and like you stand here, you stand here. No, it's about his own decisions reactively. And we saw how good he is. So that's mainly the reason he plays it. And then the second reason, I think it's, I mean, nobody really plays it. Maybe some teams here and there. So it's hard to play against. People are not used to countering Neon. They maybe are not fully aware like what can happen, what stance are like dangerous to them, how fast he can run sometimes, like how impactful is the ball sometimes. So it's a combination of his own skill and the, you know, the unpredictability of the agent.
Thank you. Next question from Pedro.
Yes, I got a question for Miniboo. We're going to focus back onto map 3. Of course, you know, you did not put a very good performance relative to the other maps that you performed in the tournament, going 6 and 14 KD. I just want to know what was the biggest struggle that you faced in Split against PaperX from your point of view, and how difficult was it for you to just kind of play in that way, in such a form?
I'm not actually going to let him answer that question because as a coach, I don't care about his KD. It's not an important question. It's not something I want to focus on. We lost to PaperX because they were a better team and we had, you know, we lost as a team. It's nothing to do with Miniboo. If you want to ask how amazing he played the entire event and how he proved he's one of the best duelists in the event, go for it. But I'm not going to let you guys ask any questions about individual performances because this is a 5v5 team game and we lost as a team. So, thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions in the room?
Look what you did.
Yeah, I'm not that horrible. You guys can ask questions, just not stupid ones.
Hello guys, here Teo from Sons of KS from Latin America. First of all, sorry for your loss, but despite of the result, you've been doing a great performance these Masters. What do you have to say to all the teams that were watching you and that you will be facing in the next VCT which may be aware of what you're bringing there?
Yeah, I think teams need to be scared of us. I think we've proved that just by coming here. You know, the way we played in kickoff to qualify to Masters, we proved it there. And I think the way we performed at Masters was also like really good. Just like we made a lot of mistakes. And if we have time to improve on those mistakes before the first split starts. So yeah, I think if we keep up the improvement like at the rate that we are, because we're improving very quick, very fast, then yeah, I think teams are going to be should be very scared of us.
Again, sorry for the loss, and I hope to see you guys again in Shanghai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have another question that's to you, Coach. So for this event and for a lot of games in EMEA, we did have Tech playing for the team. So I think that everyone can agree that these five are like fantastic together. So do you have any idea about what's the situation is going to be in the upcoming split or for future events?
Yeah, so like, I mean, thanks for asking, especially about Patty, because I want to give Patty a massive shout out. He is incredible, an incredible teammate, incredible player, someone I've respected for a very long time, and I'm super glad that he got to show everyone on the stage what he can do. The impact that Patty's had, like I've seen a lot of people say, you know, we've been practicing with him for 3-4 months. We had about 3.5, weeks preparation before kickoff started. So the impact that he's had on the team, I can't explain how insane it is, and he can do that to any team. That being said, like Patty did come in as a stand-in. He will still be with us for the split. I'm not entirely sure contract-wise how that's going to look, but he will be playing also. But Patty will also be staying with us. He will be playing against the first team that we play in the split because Minibu has exams still. So yeah, there's a big chance that Patty will be in and out, helping us out again. But yeah, I don't know. I can't express how happy I am to have him in the team. We love having him. So yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Lembo from 360. Thank you for answering in this situation. The first question is for benjyfishy. You play very, very well in the two last map. I understand that this is a team play, but the question is for you because you make the comeback in Lotus, no, the team, and as team you fight until the final, no. And the question is, what was the change the change in mind to make the comeback, the change in the Lotus for fight to map to?
I think a lot of it is just kind of sometimes we maybe lose focus of and maybe our team play slips up. I think refocusing and making sure we're playing together as a team. We're not taking individual fights. Stuff like this, we're being drilled on it, by Neil and Boo and Weber. Just like we've always tried, ever since we, lost at Red Bull against, just against Foot and Focus and lost against UCAM. Like been very focused on team play, but we're obviously not perfect. So I think a lot of it is kind of just making sure that we are playing to the standards that we're playing. Because I think when we do start losing, like it's because our team play or our standard kind of drops to how we want to play. So I think a lot of it is just kind of refocusing, and I think we've shown that we can do that. Because I think it's for every team, right? Every team's gonna not play perfectly every single game. It's just how you can refocus. I think we do that very well.
Okay, the other question is for you, or someone who wants to answer, is because you have a lot of support in Spain, and especially, for example, only in the World channel, you have more than 50,000 of viewers, for example. And the question is if you have some message for the fans, and especially for the fans that stayed in the venue support, no, like El Barco or other fans.
So the question is,
If-
what do I have to say to that?
If you have a message for the fan for the future for this year with the team.
I mean, first of all, obviously, thank you for supporting us. Like, we saw it even after we lost, like, everybody was cheering for us. It's amazing. And I mean, what can I say? What can I say about the future of the team? Is like, we're gonna keep working with the same methods. We're gonna keep progressing. Like, as I said before, actually, I said it in the intro, never mind. Like, our goal is to play perfect Valorant. It's obviously not possible, but we are gonna work as hard as possible to get close to that. And yeah, I think you can expect us improving. And yeah, thank you for support.
And the last one is for Minibu. In the kickoff and in this tournament in general, you have an incredible performance for me and for a lot of people. For example, the people that follow you since the Spanish league, like me or like a lot of part of the community, are very proud of you. Therefore, for you is if you have a message for the other players that stayed in the regional league and in your like your situation in the last year, a message for them because you are an example for all of us.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand the question.
It's only that a lot of players of the regional league are in the similar situation that you the last year, and you are an example for them. They are so proud because I speaking with a lot of them. If you have a message for them in order to achieve the same that you know, go to the tier 1 and play in an incredible performance like in the kickoff and in a lot of matches in this event, no, like you.
I mean, the message is that tier 1, tier 2, like, it doesn't matter in what tier you play. You should play to learn, you should play to improve, and you have to gain something from every match you do, make your own, like, conclusions. And it doesn't matter what tier you play, you just have to play to improve, and you have to, like, just stay disciplined, and eventually you're gonna play in the highest level if you're worth of it. Just like, it doesn't matter what tier you're playing, you have to always improve yourself and develop yourself, keep like working hard. Like, the hardest part is not playing in the highest tier. The hardest part is like when you, I don't know, like when you're in tier 2, you're playing pracs every day, like that monotony, like routine. You have to grind it. You have to keep doing that and don't give up on yourself and just develop yourself.
Okay, thank you and all the team for represent the Spanish community, the Spanish teams. We are very proud of you, and this is only the beginning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's all the time we have. Thank you so much, Team Heretics. We'll see you next time, hopefully.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers.